What's up, fellow savages? I want to talk to you about something I find quite concerning. Have you noticed that it seems like the masses seem to just go along to get along? Why, these people just consume information, whether it be from CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, whoever they seem to find credible, and whatever they say, whatever government says, whatever our president says, they just take it as gold. They believe it 100%. That's why there was such hysteria about COVID. That's why people ran out and got experimental jabs in their arms. That's why people were so willing to mask up. Why is it that if it seems like the masses do it, if we hear it on TV, we just go with the flow? There was an experiment done in 1950, and I don't remember the name of the psychologist, y'all can Google it. He did a very interesting experiment. He took approximately 130 people, I think it was like 124 people, with 7 people were in on this experiment. And he took a piece of paper and he drew a line on it. The second piece of paper, he drew 3 lines on it. One line was obviously shorter. The middle line was the exact same line as on the first page. And the third line was obviously longer. And he took these people, and one by one, he brought them into the room with the 7 people who were in on it. And he asked them to pick the line that is the same length on page 1 as the line that's on page 2. The 7 people who were in on it went first, and they all picked the line that was obviously way longer than the line on page 1. And 2/3 of the people participating picked the same line as the first 7 people. 2/3 of the people, even though they could obviously see that that line was much longer, picked the same line as the first 7 people. Why is this? Does it make these people stupid? No, it doesn't. A lot of us are so eager to talk about how stupid these people are and how they can't think for themselves and they're sheeple. And, a lot of that may be true, but the truth of the matter is there's a human phenomenon that's going on here. And big corporations and media outlets have been using this to their advantage in marketing to get the masses to go along with it. Why don't we use that to our advantage ourselves? Why doesn't the general population, the masses, we the people, use that same phenomena to work in our advantage? You've seen me wear my Peaceful Savage shirt. It says pro-God, pro-America, pro-gun, pro-life. Look, I will unapologetically always be those things. There's not enough well-written papers in the world. There's not enough well-spoken speeches in the world to change my opinion on those core values. Now, you have those core values as well. It might not be the same as mine. You might say, hey, I disagree with 3 out of those. Whatever it is, you have core values, but you don't talk about it. You certainly wouldn't wear a t-shirt saying it. Why is it? Because someone might disagree with you? Look, if we don't get our priorities straight, we're heading in a very dark direction. I'm not a very large creator. This video might only get a couple hundred views, but that's a couple hundred people that I hope this video emboldens to go out and do something. Let them know they're not alone. And then in return, you do the same thing and let them know they're not alone. And we can build this. There's creators on here with hundreds of thousands of followers, millions of followers, and they would never say anything like this because God forbid they lose a follower. Well, where's your priorities? As Americans, we don't like the direction of the country. We don't like the direction of the world, but we'll just sit back and go along with the flow because there's nothing we can do. We're only one person. I am so sick and tired of hearing people say, well, yeah, Mitchell, I disagree with it, but what are we going to do? I mean, I vote. There's not much more I can do. I'm only one person. Well, your defiance, your voice will be the spark to make someone else take action. So if you believe a certain way and you're not voicing that, you're a coward. You can't complain about the direction of our country and then sit back and go along to get along. That's not how this works. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Stay savage.